Hi everyone, I'm Sophia. I'm here to present to you my project, Dine Date. So Dine Date is a dating app that brings foodies together based on their shared passion for food and dining experiences. You can think of my app as a dining club or a food interest group, but with a focus on romantic connections between two individuals. And I'm sure a lot of people have had the experience of swiping through countless profiles, but still struggling to find someone who shares similar interests, while Dine Date will offer the perfect solution. Our primary target market is the city of New York, where we anticipate a market size of $28 million. And in the future, we have ambitious plans to expand to other major cities across the US. While most dating apps like Tinder and Bumble have a 10 to 16% success rate, we're confident that our food-focused approach will boost that number significantly. And what sets us apart from traditional dating apps are our unique food-focused filters and our strategic partnerships. We will partner up with food festivals, restaurants, and even restaurant booking websites like Resi and OpenTable to offer early access to difficult reservations. And to drive revenue, Dine Date offers premium subscriptions with enhanced features, and we will also have sponsored content partnerships with restaurant and food events. We're seeking $2 million in funding to develop our app and support subsequent efforts. So, as I mentioned before, there's a lack of dating platforms that specifically cater to foodies and individuals really passionate about dining experiences. We also don't really see dating apps offering specialized features for users to explore food-related activities together, such as attending food festivals, cooking classes, or trying out new restaurants. In addition, existing dating platforms don't employ AI-driven technology to provide personalized dining recommendations based on users' past experience and their conversation with their matches. So for our value proposition, Dine Date is a dating app designed for foodies, creating a vibrant community where like-minded individuals can connect, interact, and build meaningful relationships. With our specialized algorithm, we streamline the process of finding compatible matches, saving the time and effort to find a food-loving partner. Whether you're seeking romance or simply looking to expand your network of foodie friends, Dine Date offers a fun and enjoyable approach to socialize, mingle, and share your passion. So as of the opportunity, the global online dating market size is around $8 billion right now, and it's projected to grow at an annual rate of 7.6%, whereas the US online dating app market size is around $1.4 billion, and it's expected to grow at an annual rate of 2.3%. For our immediate target market, which is the city of New York, based on our research, we project that the New York online dating market size is around $28.5 million. So our competitors comprised of dating apps, dining clubs, and food interest groups. Most traditional dating apps have filters based on demographics, but we build on top of that with our food-focused filters, including dietary restrictions, cuisine preferences, dining budget, food philosophy, and food events. We also partner up with food festivals and restaurant booking websites for users who have successfully connected. I think this would encourage more in-person meetups, thereby increasing the chances of meaningful connections forming. Our differentiation for dining clubs and food interest group is that we focus more on one-on-one connections rather than group settings, as we recognize that there's pressure that comes with group socialization. For our go-to-market plan, we aim to forge strategic collaborations with popular restaurants to expand our brand visibility and also offer exclusive perks and experiences to our users. Restaurants and activity providers would also benefit from partnering with us because we offer them a highly engaged user base actively seeking for new dining experiences. We also offer them increased visibility and the chance to attract new customers, ultimately driving their growth and success. Next, we will utilize advanced data analytics and matching algorithms to enhance the accuracy and effectiveness of the matching process, ensuring that our users are connected with compatible partners who share similar passions. We will also provide users with suggestions on restaurants or events to attend to based on their conversations. We will leverage digital channels and social media platforms to reach our target audience. As we understand that foodies are image and review focused, we plan on incorporating similar features as Yelp or Google Maps, where users can leave reviews and post pictures of their experience. Lastly, we'll partner up with influential food bloggers and social media personalities who have a significant following in the foodie community to create buzz around the app and also generate more user engagement. For our solving process, Dine Date will offer exclusive perks and discounted food event tickets to motivate Dine Date Plus, which is our subscription model. We'll use that for subscription renewals. We will also have strategic notifications to remind users of potential matches and upcoming food-related events to encourage re-engagement. Also, we will have gamification elements like badges or achievements to gain early access to reservations or discounted tickets to add enjoyment and competition to keep our users engaged. Lastly, we will utilize data-driven analytics to help optimize our user retention strategies and enhance overall user satisfaction. So this is our P&L. So as you can see, by year 5, the revenue is projected to be 11 million, whereas the gross margin is projected to be 57%. And by year 3, we will have a break even. Our cash breaks even in month 28. So here are the couple of success factors. The first one being user adoption, which is the willingness of foodies to embrace Dine Date as their preferred app for connecting over their love of food. Next is engagement user experience. By providing an immersive and enjoyable user experience, we will be able to satisfy our users and get them to come back to our app. We will also aim to set Dine Date apart from other ways of pursuing food interests. By collaborating with restaurants, influencers, and local entities, we will amplify Dine Date's brand awareness and also build our credibility within the food community. Lastly, we will have a scalable and reliable technology to accommodate for future growth and ensure a more seamless user experience. So some of the risks that we might face include cyber attacks or data breaches. So as Dine Date is an app that handles user information, we must prioritize data security and privacy. And also in the past few years, the pandemic has impacted users' willingness to engage in in-person meetups, which could severely reduce our demand for the service. Next, cultural differences can pose challenges when we try to expand into new markets like Los Angeles or Seattle. So we acknowledge the importance of addressing these social risks before we penetrate into the new markets. And the last risk has to do with performance. So variations in marketing budget can severely impact our break-even timeline and our revenue. For instance, if the marketing budget is set too high, it might lead to overspending and inefficient resource allocation. And on the other hand, a lower marketing budget might limit our customer acquisition and hinder our growth potential. So to address this, I have run sensitivity analysis to determine the most reasonable amount to budget. So in total, we will be needing $2 million in cash, and we'll be asking for those in tranches. So in year 1, we will be asking for $1.25 million for R&D efforts. And in year 3, which is the year we break even, we'll be asking for $400K. And in year 5, where we reach $1 million in annual recurring revenue, we'll be asking for $350,000. And the main use of our funds will include app development, engineers, contractors, marketing specialists, and lead generation. So as I mentioned previously, we plan on penetrating into other major cities in the US. We will conduct comprehensive market research to identify cities with a significant concentration on foodies and a thriving dining culture. We will analyze population size, demographics, dining trends, and competition to ensure that we will be successful in each market. As we expand to new cities, we will also prioritize localization and customization to cater to the unique needs of each market. We will invest in a scalable technology to support the expansion and to make sure that the app can handle increased user activity and data processing. We will also maintain a proactive approach to continuously evaluate and optimize our user experience. We will actively gather feedback, conduct surveys, and analyze user behavior to gain insight into the unique dynamics of each market. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you.
Well done, very interesting idea. So I just want to ensure I understand what you're doing, and maybe you can explain to me which is the primary focus. It sounds to me almost like coffee meets bagel, but this time the coffee and the bagel are also a very important part of the meeting.
Yeah. So then I think my original idea was that food is such a central component of dating life, because when people go on first date, they always go to like a restaurant. So then that's like where my idea came from, just combining food and love. I think food is like a good starting topic. And
so would you say this is primarily a dating app that focuses tremendously on food as a medium to be able to get people in a comfortable setting?
And to encourage more like in-person meetups.
So what would your primary revenues be from? Would it be subscription fees? Maybe before we move on to other judges, you can explain to me.
So the recurring, I think I have a slide on this. One second. Okay. So if you look at my financial model detail, the main source of revenue is from subscription revenue, and the non-recurring revenue is from in-app commission, which is when, like Resi or OpenTable, when users book restaurants through us, Resi and OpenTable will have to pay us a commission fee. So that's the non-recurring revenue. And the subscription model, we can see like an increase year by year, which is like when we try to attract more users. We're charging like $14.99 per month, which is like the standard price for most dating apps. And then we tried like running a sensitivity analysis for $9.99, but then we saw that it has a negative impact on like our revenue. So I think charging the same rate would be a good idea.
Wonderful, thank you.
So, as an investor, assuming I need to pay $2 million, how much are you going to get in 5 years, according to your plan?
Let me see, I think.
You had it on that slide.
Oh, I had it. Would it be? I think it would be like. Wait, let me see. I'm trying to see what the cash is. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I think this would explain it. So I think in year 5, our break even would be in year 3, which is in 128. So then by year 5, because our revenue is for 11 million, so subtracting like the 2 million, you could expect a, wait 1 second. Oh yeah, so looking at the net income, which flows into the cash flow that you're gonna get. So by year 5, you can expect like a 4 million cash. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you talked about the importance of assessing social risk when you go into a new market.
Yeah.
What type of skills do you think are required for those type of team members who are going to go out and do that work?
Mm-hmm. So I think we'll have to like partner up with local food organizations to understand like the specific needs or like the diversity of different like dietary restrictions in each market. And I think that we plan on having like I put it in my marketing specialist as part of the user acquisition person. Yeah, I think the marketing specialist will have to like do some market research before we enter into each market. Yeah.
But to answer the question, what type of skills do you think are required for people to go out into communities to determine the social risk?
So I think data analytics skills and also just being able to do in-person market research. Yeah, I think those skills are important. Mm-hmm.
Any more questions?
I just
Go ahead.
So are you concentrating on traditional relationships, or are you going to allow non-traditional relationships on the application?
I think we're gonna.
What?
It's a loaded question.
I think we'll just be like most dating apps where you can enter like your relationship interests. So then we'll have like all the basic demographic filters, but we're just building on top of that with our food focus filters. Yeah. So it should work the same as like most dating apps.
Okay. I think we're at your 5 minutes, Sophia.